Happy Monday, guys. Today's vlog is going to replace what would be a Tuesday Talk episode for tomorrow. Today is a very special day for me, and we are going to talk about it right now. Today is my 7th ministry anniversary. It is crazy to think that I started this journey 7 years ago today. I was 9 years old, and of course now I'm 16, and I look back on this day as, a day where I did something one time would become, this ongoing thing and would lead into other things that has really catapulted me into this really good place, and I am forever grateful for that. From July 24th, 2016 to March 15th, 2020, I served in the music department, mostly as a church musician. And, from time to time, I would be a lead vocal or background vocalist on the worship team. So, yeah. And then from March 22nd, 2020, until now, I have been serving on my church's media team, and I became media director for a virtual church. And so it has been a ride. From summer 2021 and 2022, I was doing motivational speaking for our youth. And however, season 3 is not happening this year because right now I'm not in the place to do more than I'm already doing. Usually I can handle, what I'm doing and maybe a little bit more. But I think for me, just after Pop passed away, a lot was put on hold due to how I felt emotionally and mentally. And I've just been really on the go, and I just needed a break. And I can't be anything to anyone else if I'm not everything to myself first. And so as a result, I am taking a much needed break, as I should. There's moments in the Bible where people weren't always working, and I had to throw that in there because I know that, people gonna want to jump me. People don't always understand that being a PK and being in ministry are two different things, because you can be in ministry and not be a PK. And you can also be a PK and not do anything ministry related. And so sometimes we have to be very careful about how we tie it together, because sometimes it does correlate, yes, but church people will conjure up anything. Trust me, I know, because I'm a PK, a church kid, and in ministry, and I've seen enough. So with that being said, what has the past 7 years in ministry looked like? It has been a little rain mixed with God's sunshine and a little pain. All the gospel music lovers just understood what song I pulled that from, but it has literally been a mix of everything. Being young in ministry, you're always going to be a target. And at the end of the day, listen, new levels bring new devils. So for 7 years, here's 7 things that I have learned. Number 1, ministry is messy. Woo! Jesus. Church people will find ways, okay? You have people that have their opinions about you and how you should do your part in church. Trust me. Number 2, people who don't even know what you're doing will still micromanage you. Like, you sure you got this? But ask them multiple times, and I'm like, it wasn't making sure anymore. It was more towards the micromanaging spectrum. And I was like, okay, I do this every week. Please. You don't have to say yes to anything and anybody, especially when God isn't in it, and especially when it's suggested from a place of emotion and not wisdom. Number 4, you can take days off. Ministry is a delegation. There should be people in place for backup. And if they're not, that's not your problem. Number 5, if no one supports you, it is fine, because you're doing this not for people. It's for God. And after all, God was the one who gave me this. This is my assignment. Number 6, always speak up for yourself and never allow people to treat you a certain way. The stuff people say to me, they wouldn't dare say in front of my parents. Trust me, okay? Then number 7, it's always going to be purity before performance. If I give you emotion but no Jesus, there's no point in what I've just done because God wasn't in it. On this journey, I truly appreciate and value the people that respect and understand and value what I do and contribute to ministry. We had a pastor's appreciation dinner for my dad last year, and my dad and my uncle, because they're both, pastors, our senior and assistant pastor. And so my uncle got up to give remarks, and he not only brought up how my dad is as a pastor, but he brought up how I am as a PK, and that meant the world to me. I mean, he literally made everyone sit up straight in that room to recognize that ministry isn't just a one-man show. And the ways that my uncle has included me in everything, like, I seriously couldn't have imagined a more perfect assistant pastor for my dad. Like, I have so much respect for him, and this was always meant to be. And so people like my uncle and people that truly support, our whole family, not just my dad, having people like that makes the ministry journey a lot easier. Yeah, that has been what the past 7 years of this ministry journey has looked like for me. I have been given every reason to walk out on this journey. So many things have happened, and there's been a lot of mishaps and things. And going back to what I said earlier about ministry is messy. Woo! Tell me about it. But one thing that just keeps me grounded is just focusing on my assignment and focusing on what I do and what I contribute and how it brings glory to God, and not focusing on what other people have to say about it. So yeah, happy 7 years to me. It has been an incredible roller coaster journey, but I would not trade it for the world because it has definitely brought me so much closer to God. Well, that's all that I have for today. No Tuesday Talk tomorrow, but I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, we have a Thursday Thoughts vlog. So make sure you stay tuned for that. I love y'all and have a great day.